Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hi, I'm Mike, the storyteller for Tales of Asperon. On this clear night, you find yourself at a makeshift camp within the Whiteleaf Wood. Beside you, an older gentleman sits on a log with a book, writing of its own accord. The light from the stellar rings surrounding the planet bring a pleasant glow to this person's scarred face.
This story is about four young folks who cross paths in the simple town of Homestead, on the frontiers of Asperon. Together, these kids save a poisoned man on the street, believing him to be a hero of sorts. Little did they know, this kindness would unravel their lives into a heap of trouble. You see, Asperon is filled with danger. The Hearthlands will melt your body to its very bones, and titanic beasts roam the jungles and forests. Though the frontier is the worst of all. It has no kings, queens, or country, just people. People who will take whatever they want. The frontier, well, it's where heroes are forged. And I hope these kids have what it takes to make it through the fire.
Hello, adventurers. If you enjoyed that preview of our 5th edition Real Play podcast, check out our website at www.toapodcast.com. You can also find us on Apple, Google, Spotify, and most of the other free podcasting apps.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
Can I call Mjolnir?
Nothing comes. I was hoping that was the violin. I was like, I could just bypass this engagement and destroy the violin. No, everyone knows you have a decoy violin.
Of course.
Not good if he has to go to the book.
Is it ever?
Why can't we just go on a picnic or something? Why is it always got to be fighting?
Because there's a murder.
Why can't someone just get murdered while we're on a picnic?
Ruin the picnic?
And ruin the picnic, yes. I can't eat when there's foul play afoot.
I can't eat unless there's foul play afoot.
So there's 3 portals that open up on stage, and these brightly colored amoebas come jumping out, and they've got pulsing veins and throbbing bladders.
Like the way you just said throbbing.
Throbbing bladders.
And roll for initiative.
Oh no!
Shock. Ah.
Oh no!
I don't have a pencil. Hold on.
That's all right. I'm good.
Yeah,
I got one.
I have my digital pencil.
I have my analog pencil.
You just use your damn hipster pencils. I was writing analog before it was cool, man.
It's got a warmer feel to it, man.
Yeah, it's the smell. It's just the smell and the feel of it, man. Just a tablet doesn't do it for me anymore.
Start walking around with old school tablets, just a tablet of paper.
Yeah. I got this locally sourced goat skin for my parchment.
Got a 13.
I got a 1.
What?
Oh.
5.
It's okay. I'm taken back by the fact that I thought that was going to be the special violin. I'm just like, oh fuck.
So yeah, when the amoeba
And the fact that it's throbbing.
the slime molds came jumping out of the portal. There was two that came out of each portal, so there's 6 of them.
Ooh.
6 squishy slime mold amoebas that are floating in the air, or are they?
No, they're on the
bouncing
ground.
On the ground. Okay.
No, they're not bouncing. They're just on the ground, like crawling.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah. First up is Victor.
Ooh, I'm first. All right.
Pop, pop. I was watching Critical Role the other night, and they got 2 ninja stars, and they got them engraved and called them Pop Pop. But like they weren't paying attention to the engraving, so they did the P's backwards, so it says Bop Bop.
And they are small oozes.
Small oozes where are they laid out compared to Matthias and the rest of us? Are they in between us, or
they are in between you and Matthias?
Okay.
Isn't their creature sizes small for?
They're small
metagaming
creatures.
things?
Yeah, they're small size.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go for broke real quick. Can I get to Matthias, or are these guys in the way?
You can get to him, but you would trigger 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh well, then I guess I won't. I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, I will just. I'm gonna try to get one of those amoebas. So just whichever one is closest. With my butterfly sword.
Okay.
So that would be a 22.
That hits.
That hits. Okay, good. And that would be the D6. 8 damage.
As you hit it, hold on.
It's slimy.
That's slashing damage, right?
Piercing.
Oh, it is?
With finesse.
Oh, it's piercing?
It's piercing damage.
Oh, never
So
mind.
I can pop it.
Pop, pop.
Yeah, so you stab it and it goes it goes flat and just like puddles on the floor.
Sweet. Okay. Well,
That is the first time we killed something, and what we're on recording session 2.
yeah. I killed something with my butterfly sword. Okay. And I'm going to use a key point, and I'm going to try to hit another one with my claw.
Okay.
20.
Is that piercing as well?
Yes, it is piercing. All of my attacks are going to be piercing.
Okay.
And so I'm assuming that hit
How much was it again?
20.
Yes, it hits.
Okay. And so that was for 4 damage.
Okay. You stab it and it's like kind of gushing out some fluids, but it's still alive.
I don't know what these things can do. I'm just going to try to finish that one off.
Okay.
I'm going to use my claw again.
Okay.
Just my other claw. 2,
Yeah.
4, however many. That's a 16.
That hits.
All right. And that's for another 6 damage.
All right. And it's dead as well.
Pop. All right. I killed 3 of those things. Go me.
Shit.
Hold on. You killed 2. You
I killed 2 of them.
Yes.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh,
Apparently
man,
I was
really?
paying attention. I tried. All right. 2 of them are dead. So now there's only 4 guys left and Matthias, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I guess, did I need to move before to get to where those guys were, or were they within my range?
Yes. You had to move. 20 feet.
Okay. I guess I'm done then.
Okay. Aleister.
All right. First things first, I'd like to kind of move across the face of the stage so as to kind of sort of flank in a way. Not like rules flank, but like military tactic flank.
Gotcha.
And let's see. Do I have a clear line to where Matthias is standing?
Yes. Yeah, you would have a clear line. Because what's your distance?
Well, I don't know. Like, I guess it depends on whatever our relative distance was to him before.
How far away were you how far back were you staying from, because they were 30 feet away from Matthias.
Okay,
they were 20
30
feet away
from him.
Yes.
Yeah, then I would have been starting like say 40 feet or so away.
Okay.
And then moving laterally across like 40 feet, basically. So I'd still be 40 feet away from him, but just 40 feet shifted over.
Okay.
Assuming the room is big enough to accommodate.
Yeah, it's big enough. Yeah.
Okay. Then
It's a pretty nice sized theater. Yeah.
then I'm going to go ahead and cast Hex
Okay.
on him.
All right.
And I'm going to declare that as a detriment to his Dex
Okay.
ability checks.
Is there a save against that, or it just happens?
You should do
For Hex, it just happens.
Okay. Cool.
Additionally, if I damage him with a spell, it does an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Oh, nice.
Or I guess rather, whenever I hit it with an attack, I guess, quote unquote.
Okay.
So.
Very nice. Good
But
success.
anyway.
That counts as your attack.
Well, no. That's a bonus action.
Oh, bonus action. Okay. Cool.
With my actual action, I'm going to be shooting a mouth laser at him.
Okay.
Eldritch meow. Oh God. Just this glowing, flaming hairball fired at you. That scares you shit.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and burn the 2.
Might as
Why not?
well.
Might as well.
Burning the 2.
Which would make the total 13.
All right. So you used Cardic Inspiration, 2 points, and 13. It hits. Like you're just shooting him.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. It hits.
Just want to make sure I'm rolling the right thing. For a total of 17 damage.
Yeah, boy.
Right. Yeah, boy.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. So as you strike him with your Eldritch Blast, the music intensifies, and 2 more portals appear behind him, and 4 more slime molds jump out and surround him and start making their way out towards y'all.
Okay.
And you got what?
I got 2 of them.
2 of them are going for. No, 4 of them are going for Victor, and then those are the ones that just came out of the portal, and the 4 that were already there, they're going for the closest target.
Well, it'd be 6 of them.
Huh?
Do you say 2 spawned or 4 spawned?
4 spawned just now.
Shit.
2 came out of each portal that
Okay.
spawned behind him. So those 4 are going directly for Victor. The other 4 that are still alive are going for Julian because he's the closest.
Oh, okay. So you break 1 violin,
Well,
you piss off the
closest
motherfucker.
other than Victor.
Yeah.
And they are not within your attack of opportunity range. You attacked the 2 ones that were on the inside. So I'm doing 4 rolls. No. Yeah, they are within range of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So I'm doing 4 rolls each.
Okay.
14, Victor.
14 damage total?
No, to hit.
To hit.
What's your AC?
No.
20,
Yeah, that'll hit.
19,
Uh-huh.
and 13. So you get hit twice.
Yep.
For a total of 8 damage. But the first hit, you get an additional 3 acid damage.
Okay. So
So that's
11.
8. Yeah.
So I'm down to 9.
And the second one is you give me a Constitution save.
6.
Okay,
Oh,
you
7.
You succeed.
Okay.
So you just take the 4 damage from that. So you just what you've already written down for damage. What the 11
11
total? Yeah.
damage. So I'm at 9 HP.
Okay.
Yay.
And 4 attacks coming at Julian. Nat 1. God damn. 16,
16 hits.
14,
Does not hit.
and 6.
Does not hit.
Okay, so you got hit once. Give me a Constitution save.
Just got, whoops, we rolled a 1 on our authentication check. Please log back in.
Oh, God.
And it gave me a beholder head.
Oh, my.
Kind of funny. 1 second. You said it was con? Here, I'll just roll it.
Yeah,
and add
con.
the bonus. I don't think I have. I think maybe I got a 1. I have a 2. Oh. That's a 6.
You fail. Yeah, so you will be poisoned until the end of your turn. Or the end of your next turn.
Okay. All right.
What kind of poison?
It says a nauseating toxin. It says he's
The mask wouldn't negate that, would it?
no, because it was administered through the attack,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
and it's yeah, because they have a random toxin, so it's like I've rolled a different number every time.
So poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability check.
Okay, yeah, and we're at Julian.
Cool. So I'm not going to play around. I'm going to use my Cardic Inspiration, and I'm going to use that in order to cast Ray of the right Ray because I got 2 of them. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on Matthias.
Really quick point of clarification. Technically, you don't have to use it until after you roll, so you should go ahead and roll just to see if you roll a 20 on your own.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll let it pass this time because you might.
Well, here's the thing. I'm on disadvantage anyway because of poisoned.
But you can wait until after you've rolled to use it.
Oh, okay.
You can do it.
Well,
you can
actually-
use
well,
it
no, but-
after
Actually,
rolling.
that is a good question,
Well-
though. Like, how does that interact?
Well, here's the thing, because like I'm rolling on disadvantage, so even if I rolled a 20, I'd have to roll a 20 twice for it to be a crit.
Well, go ahead and roll 2 and see if one of them becomes a 20.
I'm literally burning this as like this is going to crit.
Well, go ahead and roll both, because if one of them's a 20, you change the other to a 20.
Yeah,
Although I guess that doesn't really make a difference.
okay, all right, let's
Maybe he'll just roll 2 20s in a
Maybe
row.
you'll just roll 2 20s anyway.
If I roll 2 20s in a row, I'm gonna be a little upset. That's a 16 and an 18. So
So I guess the other thing is,
it would be 16 total plus 5. So that would be 21. But I wanted to crit it. Well, I mean, no, can I crit the spell though? That's
yeah,
a good
spells
question.
can absolutely crit as long as they do like damage normally.
Yes, this one does damage.
Yeah.
It does damage on hit. So
How does inspiration work with disadvantage? Like, does it just change a die roll since there's both
I guess
die rolls?
that's really entirely up to you, I suppose.
So yeah, the way I've seen it before is the way inspiration works is it's basically inspiration is advantage.
Oh, actually,
okay.
Yeah. I
you
think I
would
had
cancel
seen that.
it out. Yeah, you
so
would just cancel
so
it
that
out.
means I would roll the higher number first. So it would be 18.
Yeah, the inspiration would give you advantage.
Yeah.
So that would cancel out the
poisoning.
disadvantage, and yeah, you're good. You're good to crit if you want.
But but it wouldn't, because I'm poisoned. It would still be no, because it wouldn't be disadvantage on damage rolls either. Yeah, it's a crit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a crit.
Okay, so that's going to be. How do we do the crits? Is it double dice?
It's max
just
damage.
max damage.
It's max damage.
Yeah.
Oh, so that is 18. Hold on. Yeah, that's 18 points of poison damage, and Matthias needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry, not 18, 16. 16 points of poisoning damage.
2d8.
Yep. Oh, I need to describe what this is because I'm an artificer and I'm cool like that.
Yes.
So, I will pull out a flashlight out of my pack, and I will tighten the lens and shake it up a little bit, and then I'm going to point it at Matthias and turn it on, and this horrible, disgusting looking color of light shines out of it, and when you can only catch a glimpse of it, but as soon as you do, you kind of turn away, but I've got it pointed at Matthias, so he has to see it, and it's just, it makes you squeamish. But, like, you kind of see it and just kind of, like, avert your eyes. But he doesn't. I got him, like, dead center, and so he's, like, looking literally down the barrel of this thing.
All right. And it's an 18 on the
He
the
saves.
save. Okay. But he still takes 18 damage.
16.
16 damage.
Of necrotic damage.
All right. So it actually he stops playing for a second while you're doing that, and the portals start slowly closing. But
I don't like the way you just said but. I really don't like the way you just said
That
butt.
is a really ugly butt.
It was a really ugly butt.
I do not like big butts.
Like
cannot lie.
one of the cheeks is like asymmetrical and hanging out a little bit. Like it's really bad butt.
The portals, something starts coming through the ones behind him, and it's taking up the whole portal. It's this massive, fleshy. It's a clot of luminous black-green protoplasm surges forward, and the smell of rot and corruption like assaults all of you, and you hear an equally disgusting, squishy, unwholesome sound of fleshy pustules and tissue forming and breaking apart, like the sickening sound of birth, growth, and decay all at once.
Like a boot in mud, but only wetter.
And you see these like tendrils lash out of it and attach itself to Matthias, and like it's burrowing into his body, and as it does, like the body starts to stretch and split and snap, and the bones are cracking, and then the hands grab the violin tight and starts playing again with all of his body parts all out and connected by this fleshy being. And we're back to Victor.
Break the violin. Please break the violin.
And the portals are strong and open again.
Oh, good. Can I break the violin?
You'd have to get up to the stage to break it. And
Yeah.
Well, you are on the stage. You're 10 feet away from
all
Matthias.
of that?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, this happened right in front of you.
Oh, gosh. Give me one moment to try to figure out what I'm going to do.
That's okay.
you grapple the beast, grab the violin, and break it over your knee. This is what I want you to do.
Is that an option?
This is D&D, baby.
This is
it's
D&D.
all an option.
Like there are no limitations as long as you roll good, I guess.
Just roll good.
Yeah.
That's all I got to do.
Would that count as an action or a bonus action?
What, like doing that?
Yes.
That would be an action.
That would be an action.
Hell, would be one hell of an action.
Because I could try to do my Psychic Feast thing and try to get that 3d6 damage on him, but I don't know if biting that's going to do me any good. I guess I'll try to do that. I will try to get the violin out of the creepy hands of Matthias's twisted up weirdo body.
Yeah. And while this is going on, like, you notice that like Matthias's eyes are very sad, and like there's tears of blood coming down his face.
Oh my gosh.
Messed up.
So what are you doing?
I'm pitying that fool. Yeah, I guess I'll just I'm going to try to get the violin.
Okay.
I'm going to roll. What would that count as? Dexterity?
Yeah, like how are you doing it? Like, what are you doing? Because it's not like directly on the floor. Like, he's kind of like spread
Like,
out.
he's
a
holding
little
it
bit.
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's holding
Yeah.
it up, and
Well, maybe I could get the bow. Because if I get the bow, then he can only pluck the violin, and that's not nearly as creepy music.
yeah.
I'm going to try to, like, go up there and, like, avoid getting hit by anything and try to grab the bow.
Okay, so you're jumping,
Yeah,
like your acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do an acrobatics check if you got it.
Yeah, I've got acrobatics. Let's try that.
Yeah.
And acrobatics my way towards getting that bow.
All right.
18.
So you do successfully get the bow.
All right.
But you also get attacked by two of the no. Yeah, they would get
Tentacles?
an attack of opportunity on you. The slime molds,
Oh, which ones?
the ones that were right next to you.
The amoebas.
But they were.
amoebas.
I thought they were right next. If I'm like 10 feet away.
Like, you moved out of their
Well, they
attack range.
were still in front of you because they were attacking you.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. They're small.
Yeah, but I've got 9 hit points left.
I got one hit on you.
Okay.
And so you take a total of 7 damage, but you do You do this cool, like, you run, you as you're stepping over the amoebas, they lash out at you. One of them only seems to be able to hit you, but you ignore it, you push through, and you jump up, and like a tendril comes at you, but you slash at it to get it from hitting you, and you grab it, and you do like this flip behind Matthias, almost landing into the fleshiness that's coming out of the portal. But you have the bow in hand right now, and the music stops, and the portals start closing slowly.
Okay, I'm gonna snap that bow.
Okay, you try to snap it, but it does not break.
Okay, well, at least the music stopped.
And I say, bye. Bye.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay.
I mean,
I
if
got
I try to.
I got stuff.
Hold up.
Do you have a potion? Oh, I would drink a potion. Eat the bow.
And I will point out that as the music stops, the fleshy being is just writhing, and it's just going crazy right now as the portal's starting to close on it.
If I move further, like back away from the stage, am I able to move out of the range of the of just the creature, and that would be the only thing that could get me, like Matthias / tendrils? Like,
yeah, you can move far enough away. Yeah, you still have enough movement speed to get out of the way. There is an opening right in between the portals, and you're just surrounded by all this stuff right now, and you see an opening you can get through to get further back to the stage, or to the back of the stage.
Okay, yeah. Then looks like I can use a key point to take disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that to try to get out of the fray before something else hits me
Okay.
and I die.
You successfully do it.
Yay!
And we are back to Aleister. The amoebas are also writhing and everything right now, and the portals are still open, but they're slowly closing.
Slowly closing. No, I think I'll continue on the course that I was on.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and fire another beam straight at Matthias.
Okay. Slash
creature and all.
Yeah. All right. Are you aiming for anywhere in particular?
The artist formerly known as Matthias.
Are you aiming for anything in particular?
You know what? Sure. I'll go ahead and try and hit the violin. It seems to be the crux of all of this.
Okay.
Yeah, if he misses, he'll probably just hit the guy, right?
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's not how it works. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm trying.
Total to hit of 25.
25.
That's a hit.
That was more like it.
Yes.
So as you open up your mouth and your Eldritch Blast comes out, you the beam seems to like cut through the wrist of the hand that's still holding the violin, and the violin drops to the ground.
I can live with this.
So like pass through his hand, through the violin and hit his hand.
He was aiming for the hand, but
I thought
he ended
aiming
up
for the violin.
cutting it at the wrist, and,
Nice.
and the violin drops to the ground. And
Give this man a hand, everyone.
and the
See, I get to make the jokes because I didn't lose an arm this time.
and it writhes more, and the portals getting tight around it, and you can feel you just gushing out where the portal's closing on it, and it just like slurps back into the portal, and the amoebas jump in as well. And right before they close, the amoebas jump in. Yeah, you're left there with a hand, a violin, and Gertie's hanging up above the stage.
And I got the bow.
You said
Yes.
Gertie's unconscious?
Yes, she is unconscious.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Gertie. Or actually, well, no, it's touch.
You're going to try and get her down first?
Yeah, we'll try to get her down and then cast Spare the Dying on her.
Okay, so I'll lower the ropes, I guess, and you get her down, and
You want I should mouth beam the ropes?
No. I think we got very lucky. We do not need to chance it.
and you get Gertie down and Spare the Dying. What does that do?
Spare the Dying, it Touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. Spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Basically, if they're in the process of rolling death saves, to stabilize them, so they don't have to do that anymore. So they're like essentially at 1 HP.
Okay. Yeah, she wakes up. She's like, "What? Get off of me! Get up! What's going on, guys? Where am I?"
I'm gonna, ma'am, you're hysterical. I'm just gonna slap her.
Oh, calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
It's like airplane style, like shake her and then just go bam.
She stands up. She's like, "How rude."
I made it peak. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's fine. Ma'am, you're please calm down. It's me. It's Dr. Cottage. You're fine. You were kidnapped by the artist formerly known as Matthias. And we heard a disturbance at your home, and we followed a blood trail, and that led back to the theater, and this is where we found you, and you're okay now.
Oh, it's yeah. When you left and I locked the door and I walked back to the kitchen and he was standing there, and that's the last I saw before you woke me up and slapped me in the face.
You seemed hysterical, and I didn't want you to do anything rashly, so I applied some percussive tuning, as I like to call it.
I hope you don't do that at the physical tomorrow.
She's still worried about her physical. She's got to get kidnapped.
What's that hand? What is?
I only do it to the pretty ones.
What are those pulls of stuff?
That.
We don't know what that stuff is.
So, funny story, actually. So you were suspended, and Matthias was playing a violin. Then we broke that violin, and then he had another violin, and then he played that violin, and then all matter of weird, spectral, nightmarish horrors.
She's like,
started
I'm
appearing.
Lightheaded. I'm not feeling well, and she starts to collapse
Again.
I'm not feeling well either.
Cast a spare the dying her again. Smack her again.
She starts falling forward towards you, Julian.
Okay, I'll do that thing where, like, if a woman faints, and I'll put my arm out and do like this.
And you're like kneeling.
Yes, catch her before she hits the ground.
And you hear the doors at the back of the theater open, and they double doors slam open, and you hear a very familiar voice. "What's going on in here,
Y'all."
Yeah, we got everything here, folks. We got flips. We got cats shooting laser beams out of their mouth, and we got doctors shining flashlights on bad guys, making them sick. It's me, Adam Culbertson, your game master here at Microphones and Monsters. Your big old fleshy showgoths and amoebas sliding around, splitting people apart. Hope you enjoyed that. That was the first boss fight here on Microphones and Monsters. There is more to come. Got a bunch more for you. So stick around. This ain't the end. This isn't the end of the story now. It's not even close. This is just the beginning. Don't go anywhere. We're here, coming at you twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, with more eldritch horror. I don't know. I hope it's scary, but I also hope it's funny at the same time. I mean, we're having fun, and it's probably not that scary. I don't know. It's definitely... I don't know. It's definitely fun. But make sure you give us a follow over on Twitter at Mikes and Monsters. We give updates there. You can always talk to us. Send us those tweets. Send us messages. You know,
Yeah, we're there. We're there. I'm talking to you. Go over to microphonesandmonsters.com. Got all the links there for anything you want. Microphones and Monsters. All songs written and produced by Marco Mazzei at Fallen Highway Studios. Yeah, so looks like our boys are gonna get busted by Shotgun Sheriff Barham. I don't know. Came in busting in that theater. I don't know. Can't find out unless you listen to the next episode. Right here on Microphones and Monsters.